How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Supper with the Illuminator. Hope everyone's doing well. Motion Tech Studios, welcome. How are you? Yes, you're first. Usually in my live stream, it takes 5 minutes for people to start coming in. So, it's all good. It's all good. Crow, welcome.
Oh my!
That's better. There we go. Misty Dawn, how are you? The beautiful Misty Dawn. Thank you so much. Lisa Mona, 1962. Long time no chat. How are you? Everyone's coming in fast today. This is great. This is wonderful. I got tea today. Felt like in the mood to have tea, so brought some tea to work in my thermos. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Welcome. Try to do a little live stream while I'm on my supper break at work. Took it a little early today. I'm going to be here until, about an hour or so, give or take. My good friend Lou was going to do a live stream, so I wasn't going to do one, but then he got caught up in some of life's little dandies, as I call them, and he said he was probably not going to have time to live stream. Oh my goodness. People texting me in the middle of my live stream? Am I that popular? I guess I am. I'll lower it a little bit, guys. I'm at work. I don't want to shut it off completely, but I can lower some things right here. Sorry about that, guys. Ron Buckley, how are you, my good friend? My good friend and neighbor. I don't know, it's probably like a good 500 miles between us. Just down the street a little bit. That's how it was up in Maine. I remember I heard a story about in Maine. I think it was was it my mom that told me this? I think it was my parents went up to Maine, and they were on this one road, and it went on forever. Every time they stopped to ask where this particular place was they were looking for, everyone would say, "Oh, it's just up the road a bit." They went mile after mile after mile after mile. It ended up being like 22 miles up the road. Yeah, just up the road a bit. Everyone acted like it was just around the corner. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Misty, I'm real popular. Today I'm popular. I think it depends on what time I do these live streams. If I do them earlier, it really is different times, different time zones. Trying to get this so I can lean back in the chair and still be able to read. I have to do something like that. Did I even take a sip of this? I'm not even sure. I don't think I did. I think I got that text and I forgot all about it. So how's everybody doing on this beautiful Thursday? I say beautiful because, honestly, for me, any time that I'm graced with another day above, it's a good day. I woke up this morning, it's a good day. Every day is a gift. But I will say, just not getting that snowstorm, I didn't sleep as well as I should have because...
Oh my!
Oh, gosh. I think I'm going to have to... You know what? Mr. Sulu. I'll just keep it on vibrate. I'll keep it on vibrate. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I dodged the weather. Yeah, Ron Buckley says, I dodged the weather bullet. We just happen to have a nice little system over us that just repelled everything, and that never happens. It kind of just stalled down there in New York, and even west of us. Connecticut got a couple of inches. In some areas of Connecticut, some areas got more. But, honestly, I woke up this morning thinking there was going to be 6 inches at least out there. And there was less snow than there was when I went to bed. I mean, you could see on the grass, there was like a dusting of stuff when I went to bed. And with the rain and everything, forget it. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just, it was still drizzle when I did my vlog, but... Olivia, hey, you snuck in. I didn't even know you were here. I saw Old Crow say, Olivia, hello, so I saw... Yeah, see, that's type of... If I put that type of a video up, Olivia, I would probably get a copyright strike, or not a copyright strike, what do they call it? Oh, one of those strikes when you put up a naughty video. What do they call it, guys? When someone puts up a video that has nudity and stuff, and... Not that Olivia, it wasn't anything that she did, but it was a part of a movie that Pretty sure that type of movie around here would be considered an X-rated movie in this country. Yeah, so I made a comment on her page like, wow, that's some movie. Misty says 78 degrees here. Oh, I could not even think of it. I think it might have hit 30 something today. Maybe 40. Actually, it was 41, my SUV said. Got my SUV back. Needed a new, oh gosh. Needed a new radiator, new air conditioner condenser, and all that sort of jazz. $660 out of my pocket. Oklahoma got too warm too fast. The storms were bad this year. Yeah, I can imagine. Andy below 65 is cold, as I always say. Ron, I will take 65 over here every day of the week after the winter we had. A 14-year-old watching a 15-year-old movie. That movie's from 15 years ago. It looked like something a lot older than that. But yeah, that type of thing is never shown on TV around here. That was, oof. That was a little raw. That was very raw content for this YouTube. I'm surprised enough people see that. You might get one of those sexual strikes on your channel. Usually people can't post stuff that dirty. Well, Crow, you'd have to ask her. I don't know. She said it's her favorite movie. If I was 14 watching that kind of stuff, ooh. I know I wasn't, that's for sure. In your country, that age rating is a 15-year-old movie? KK, welcome. How are you? Hey, well, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? Movie's called Grimsby. If anyone else snuck in while I was taking a sip of my lemonade, then hello, welcome. It says I have 5 people in here, but I thought I had more than that. Well, people come and go. People come and go, what are you going to do, right? It's just one big party. It's a big open door party. It's kind of warm in this room, though. This is the time of year when it's like they still have the heat on, even on days they don't need it. And then, like, some point in April, usually the first really warm day that you need AC, boom, that's it. Everything switches over. And then no matter how cold it gets, the heat never switches back on because I guess the boilers, I don't know how it works. The boilers are only set for either air conditioning or heat, one at a time. They flip a switch and that's it. Then you're stuck with whatever they have, no matter how cold it gets or how warm it gets. Ow, I got an itch on my back. Now, is it true? I have guys and girls in here, but as a guy, I know I love to have my back scratched. I can't get it scratched enough no matter what I do. I was told a lot of other guys have backs the same way. Is it true? Because I know women, it never seems like women have a problem scratching backs. Mine, it's like the greatest feeling in the world to me is when my back gets scratched. Oh, I just absolutely love it. Is it true? I don't know. That movie came out in 2016. It looked like it was older. The film looked like it was something from the 80s. But yeah, my back right now, oh my goodness. It's always like right in that spot that you can't get 100%. Stingray, hey! That Luma days pay for napping on the job. He can't. I'm actually taking my break a little early today, Sting. So I'm just going to sit here for the next 52 minutes. I got to get up at 7 o'clock because I have... Today it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know how to make of today. Today it's either going to be really busy or really dead, but my boss says, I don't know what happened, but my boss has a habit of now like checking up on us a little more than he used to. So if that happens, I definitely want to be visible. I want to be around. I want to have some type of a spray bottle and a rag in my hands just in case. But I have plenty of work to do. I mean, the more I do today, the less I can do tomorrow. And tomorrow's Friday. I think it's going to be one of those dead Fridays, but who knows? I don't know. I found this today in one of the rooms. Someone had left it to be trashed. It looks, I think it's a hacky sack, if I'm not mistaken. It's either a hacky sack or a hacky sack wannabe. It's kind of soft, but it might not be, but I think it's pretty cool. Looks like something you get at Walmart, like one of those Stickers. They still get those stickers out. Around here, they don't give them out anymore. Cost-cutting measures, I'm not sure. But good to see everyone here. Olivia says it's probably because my phone has crap quality. Well, maybe. It was alright. I just thought I thought it was an older movie. Oh, Misty's arms are double jointed. She scratches her own back. Oh, me, I can't even, like... I'm one of those people, I use the corner. Like, if I see a corner, like, with the door jam or something... I mean, you'll see me over there for a good, like, 5 minutes. Like, people wonder what the heck the loom's doing, but... Hey, Henry, top fan. What's going on, man? I'm cooking, but I'm listening. Yeah, I did some cooking last night, but I didn't bring any of it to work today. I got lazy. Ate it last night, didn't want to eat it again today. I don't scratch my back, LOL. I feel like it shows weakness. I don't know why. Weakness. Well, if anyone scratches my back, I'd be the weak one, because it makes my eyes roll back in my head. My dad was that way too. But I heard a lot of guys like to have their back scratched. I don't know. Do I care? Yeah, but I don't know. I'm double jointed. How did I know Old Crow would say something like that? That's my... Oh no! There it is. I only have one of them. I got one big one. Like a bear on a tree giggles. Oh, goodness gracious. It matches my car. It does. I should just break into some hacky sack over here, but I don't know how to do it. I played once in my life, and I was part of that age group where everyone was playing that in the 80s. Never understood it. I mean, I think I'd rather do juggling. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. A lot of times, like Ron Buckley would say, usually he's just the one person. Like, 4 out of 5 dentists recommend. Ron Buckley would be the one that wouldn't. Usually he's the one person that's a little bit different. And I mean that with all love. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm usually the person that just, if it's food, I'm very easygoing. If it's what do you want to do, I'm very easygoing. Music, hey, I like so much stuff. I mean, I'm very easygoing. My kids got really good at hitting me in the forehead. Never hacky sack, I believe. I was car surfing at the time. Car surfing, wow. My goodness, how come people don't do stuff? I always hoped I didn't become one of those people that say, how come the kids nowadays don't do what we used to do years ago? Because that was fun, and what the kids do nowadays, it's junk and crap, and they don't know, these millennials, they don't know what they're doing. I'm becoming one of those people because I just don't understand what these kids are doing, what they're listening to. I was watching a video yesterday about parents that would tell their kids to do stuff and the kids wouldn't do it. So they grab their Xboxes or their PlayStations and whatnot, and they tell them, listen, I told you to go blah, 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 blah. And now they take it, they rip it right out of the wall, they go outside and just smash it right on the ground, and these kids almost have a heart attack. I told you 3 days to mow the lawn, and you're over here still playing these games. Oh, but Dad, yeah, I was going to do it. Yeah, that was 3 days ago. Yeah, but, don't take my system. Okay. These kids almost have a heart attack. Hey, Clearski. I actually have bologna. I have a bologna sandwich, and I have some macaroni salad. And, I mean, bologna is I do love bologna. I have it once in a while, but it's such a basic, cheap meat, but I love bologna. I have a bologna sandwich. I have macaroni salad. I have turkey and cheese on a sub roll. I might just eat it in between here and there later on. I'm really not hungry right now. I'm taking my break now, but I'm really not too hungry. I should have just started the whole thing with just this as my head. This could have been like, ooh. I'm trying to say, which side of the camera on? No belts and on the roof. Yeah, remember the days when back in the day you can have 15 kids in the back of a pickup truck and be going 80 miles an hour down the highway. And nowadays, I mean, kids have to be 8 years old and they're still in car seats. And I don't get the world. Bubba, welcome. How are you? How are you? When I was a kid, we were plotting to blow up the world. Misty says, oh my God, Bubba. Oh, no belting on the roof. Clearly we didn't succeed. BOLGNA. Yes! The creeper remembers. My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. Yep. I mean, bologna's got a bad rap, I think. People say, oh, it smells and it's cheap and it's... I don't care. I like it. It's turkey bologna anyway. A little bit more... I don't know. It's a little more... There goes my back again. Oh, my back is so itchy. It's not my... It doesn't matter about... It's not laundry soap or anything like that. My back is just always itchy. Even when I'm naked, my back's itchy. I'm not naked too often, though. Usually just in the shower. I don't like to scare myself. I don't like to scare myself, so I wear clothes. I'm a gamer from way back, but I have a PlayStation 3 now. That's the only thing I have hooked up. I never really play it. I don't do any of that online gaming or anything. Even if I had a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One or something, I wouldn't have the time. Part of the problem with being in my 40s is that I have too much adulting to do, being a homeowner and everything. A new homeowner. I still say a new homeowner. I moved in over a year ago, but I'm a new homeowner. I feel like I have so much to do, so all that gamer stuff was all left behind. JJ, the new open makes me want to draw a line on a table at the club. The music said generic 80s music on that, but I thought it was really cool. You know, I keep things until I get sick of it, but I'm always trying to do something different, try to better my videos a little bit. God knows they've been boring as heck lately, but I'm working on it. As soon as I know that this winter is gone, I got some places to go, things to shoot. The only gaming I did as a kid was hide and seek. Oh, I used to love that. I used to live on a street that the next cross street was a dead end on one side. And it was a great place to play because there were cars that went were the ones that needed to be there. And there were a lot of kids my own age. Hey, Catfish Jones, welcome. The other kids, they were all around my age. And everyone's yard. I mean, nowadays, if kids run into my yard, I freak out. I want to be one of those people that understands, but I feel like I want to be one of those people that when I was a kid would come out there, get out of my yard. That's what I feel like I'm going to turn into, even though I don't do it. I just sit there biting my nails saying, what are these kids doing in my yard? They're going to dig up my daisies. Oh no, look what they did to my grass. But no. There's a younger girl that lives up the street on my street. Looks about 9 years old. She rides the bike back and forth. It's the cutest thing in the world. When I'm cutting grass, she stops and says hi and writes me little notes on pieces of paper and words love you. She gives them all to neighbors. I mean, this kid is one of a kind, this kid. She's the only kid in the neighborhood. All the other ones, they're all off to college. I gamed younger, but too much to do. Yeah, it's like, I was a gamer when there wasn't an online thing. You know, there was no such thing as online gaming. I have all the wrestling games for my PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. Other than that, that's really what I want to play. I just don't have... Who has time? Not me. When I was in my 20s, I lived on a dead-end street. Until I was 29. I was 20... Almost 20 to the time I was 29, I lived on a dead-end street. I loved it. For some reason, no kids or neighbors get in my yard. So anyway. I have 7 people in here and only 3 likes. 8 people in here and only 3 likes. That's okay. You know how people joke around about like monetary and do this, do that. I need the money. And no, that's like my thing. I say, hey, hit the like button, because to me, I don't know what the like button does. So that's my way of joking around. I say, hey, hit the like button, because I don't know what it means. It doesn't put not one extra dollar in my pocket, or doesn't get my videos promoted. Likes or dislikes mean nothing, and everyone's hitting it anyway. I don't know. It's about views. They say it's about views, okay? It's about how many people are watching your video. But, 700 and something subscribers, and it doesn't work for me. Hey, Frankie, what up, man? Hunter Lynn, welcome. Likes are free, that's right. Somebody once subscribed. Somebody once said to me that they hit the like button when they go into somebody's chat because it's like the admission fee. It's free, but all you gotta do is, it's almost like bing, like hitting the button on the way in. I don't know. I don't have neighbors with kids, Bubba says. We all pretty much retired where I live. Yeah, my neighborhood is a lot of working people, but all the kids, whatever kids are there, they're all off to college. No problem kids at all. Call of Duty and Resident Evil 4. Gosh, I never got into any of that stuff. So I joke around about the likes because really I don't know what it means there. I don't know what it means. I mean, some of my videos I look and they'll be up for 24 hours and I'll have 30 views, and it's like, I'm doing something wrong. There's 750 people that are subscribed to me and I have 30 views. There's something wrong. And I know my stuff has been stinking up the place lately, but there's got to be a reason. I can't make people unsub from me, so I don't know. People subscribe to me but don't watch me. Maybe I'm just eye candy or something when it comes to they just like the pictures, or just, maybe it's the type of thing that it's a bragging thing. They just want to say that they're subscribed to the Loom, but they never have to do anything about. There's other people like that on YouTube. There's people that have 2,000 subscribers and then they'll get, 50 views. I don't know. Ruby Slippers is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Henry says, just bought myself a PS4 last week. It's awesome after 25 years of no gaming. Wow. Henry, 25 years of no gaming. I thought you were a younger fellow. I thought you were a lot younger than me. Maybe I'm mistaken. I know I'm 43. I was under the assumption that you were around 25. So unless you haven't been gaming all your life, and this is the first time, then you might be closer to my age. Mrs. Ford Van Man is here. Hello, hello, hello. Just trying to catch up, people. I'm sorry. Bubba says, JJ, I have 250 subscriptions. I think a lot of people get in over their heads. Well, that's the... Oh, Henry's 40. Hey, welcome. Hey, we're neighbors. I'm 43. We were in school together. When I was a senior, you were a sophomore or freshman or something. My thing is... And I've said this before, I'm going to do a video on this too, but if everyone does a 2-minute video and you have 100 subs and you want to watch everyone's video, that's 200 minutes. Okay, so that's a little over 3 hours. 3 hours a day of watching videos if you had 200 subs and everyone. Of course, not everyone makes videos. There's a lot of people that are just spectators, and that's all understandable and all that sort of jazz. But if you have 200 subs, okay, if you have 2,000 subs, then that 3 hours just became 30 hours. So 30 hours a day of content that your friends are putting out. There's absolutely no way you're going to watch everybody's. Even if we say 1,000, we'll say 15 hours. We'll take that in half. 15 hours of footage of videos or live, not even counting live stream. Not everyone does 2 minutes. Some people do an hour. Like this is probably going to be an hour live stream. And I've said this before, but people do get in over their head because you end up having the people that you visit all the time, the people that you watch all the time, I should say, the people that you watch semi-regularly. There's like the everyday people, there's the every other day people, there's maybe once a week people, there's the once every 2 week people, maybe the once a month people. And then there's some people that you're subscribed to that you just never get around to. You just, either their content, it looks too dull, too boring, too not your style. People that put out a lot of videos of their kids, and you say, well, I mean, all their videos are about the same. I think I can skip these. And you really do get in over your head. So these people, sometimes you add somebody that, their videos look great. They add you back, and they have, 3,000 subs. There's no way I think they're ever going to get to they add me, but they're not going to. They're not going to watch me all that much. I'm better off adding someone that has 30 subs. You have more of a chance of them watching your stuff. But you can't choose who adds your stuff, and this isn't sub for sub. That doesn't work. Sub for sub doesn't work. I'll say it again. Sub for sub doesn't work. All it does is bring your numbers up, and no one watches anything. So what good is that? That's like having a Lamborghini that you can only look at from up the street. It's yours. You can look at it. You can't drive it. You can't ever show it to anybody because it's almost so far away you can't see it. But it's yours. I mean, big deal. That tea's not too bad. I bought some artificial creamer, that powdered stuff, like Coffee Mate. Usually I buy I'll buy the real Coffee Mate, or some store brands are okay. I bought a store brand that I don't know where I got it. I forgot. It's absolutely horrible. It's just, there's no flavor. I like the French vanilla. I like, flavored stuff. I never used to. Now I love it. But just even the regular ones, I'll use with my tea. But this one, if I use it with my coffee, I have to throw the cup. I can't, no matter what I do. My decaf, this is horrible stuff. I thought it'd be better with my tea, and it's a little bit better in the tea. I can use it in my tea, but I'll never buy this store brand again. I don't know if this is the one I had got from Dollar General, if I had bought it from, no, I don't think it was that day that I went to, the day I filmed I went to Save-A-Lot. It's one of our smaller grocery stores around here. It might have been that day, I'm not sure, but I haven't been back since then. I try not to do food shopping every week. Try to buy what I need, once in a while, when I need it. Nader the Sexy Gobstopper. Yeah, that's what I need. I already have 31 nicknames, Crow. I mean, I need another one now. I'm going to put that in my video tomorrow. It's me, Double J, the Illuminator, the Sexy Gobstopper, the Jet, as Ron Buckley's daughter called me, Jaja the Jet. Jaja. Misty's 44. No, you're not, Misty. Don't lie. You look a lot younger than that. Catfish Jones says, I'm with you, mate. I got just under 400 subs, but only get 20 to 30 clicks per show. Yeah, and Dave Hughes had mentioned it, and I know other people have said it to me, and it's embarrassing for me because I've grown so fast, but not really. I've grown in numbers so fast, but not in people watching me. So it is what it is. People getting over their heads. That was my whole point. Except for Stingray, 1975, the most hated man on YouTube. Well, Bubba, that's what he says, man. He's very well liked. But anyway, let me try to catch up here. Misty says I try to bounce around, but always go to my favorite people. Hint, hint, JJ. Oh, thank you so much, Misty. Right back at you. Hey, Ron's back. Hey, Lou's back. Hey, now, Lou's back. Lou's here, I mean. Lou, you weren't doing a live stream, so I said, well, maybe I'll do one only because I'm sitting here bored. Coffee time. WKZZR Productions, welcome. How are you? Thanks a lot. If I missed anybody else coming in, I'm so sorry. I'm catching up. JJ by yourself. Illy Beans from Italy. That sounds really cool. Mrs. Ford Van Man is still here. Yeah, Save-A-Lot. I'm not sure how national they are. I know we have a lot of them up here. We have Aldi's up here, of course. We have Save-A-Lot. We have Price Right. They're like the discount ones, a lot cheaper than the big ones that we have. Sorry, guys. I'm catching up. My Lynn looked in Rhode Island doesn't exist. I told you, Ron, that was supposed to be a secret. Why do you think I tell people I'm from Massachusetts? Massachusetts, like Dave says, Massachusetts. Rhode Island, the state motto. A couple of years ago, they had this big thing about what the state motto should be, and they paid $5 million to a company, and they came up with Rhode Island, cooler and warmer. Like, what the heck does that mean? Cooler and warmer. People got fired and all this other stuff. So I don't know what you know what the new slogan is? The new slogan is, Rhode Island, we're not small, we're fun-sized. Now give me a freaking break. Oh, I hate that. I hate that even worse. What they should have said was, Rhode Island, if you're on 95 North, blink and you miss it. That's what they should have said. Rhode Island, it doesn't exist. Just the politicians that take all the money. And the roads that are the worst roads in America, voted every year. Rhode Island has the worst pavement in America. Boom, 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 boom. All potholes. Everyone's crooked. Oh, we got $5 million for the roads. Okay, well, I'll hire somebody for $4 million and keep $1 million in my pocket. Don't get me started. It's terrible. Lou says, I'm the most here. Wagner, ITC, welcome. How are you? Thanks for joining. Doesn't subs go in spurts? My subs are, they're up, but people are not watching me. I mean, I'm getting new people, even in the stream, people that have never been here. But, I mean, I can't even get 20% of the people that follow me to watch. I'm not complaining. I just don't understand it. D-Dub, welcome. Always a pleasure. Mark Medina. I know. Wait a minute. You're not that Mark. Nothing against anybody, but this is Mark Medina, not that Mark. That's his actual name, not that Mark. I'm the most hated Stingray says. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, 15 people. Wow, this thing just blew up. I said no one watches me, and boom, now I got 15 people in here. Maybe if I say it a couple more times, I'll get like 30 in here, and 50, and 100. And then I can super chat, and no, I'm just joking. I don't know. That's not even on my mind. I'm just here to have fun. I'm here to entertain. This is why I'm at work, because this is my job. I'm a working man. My family is from back east. I have a strange accent. Misty has a strange accent, stranger than mine. I mean, if I slow down a little bit, I can talk a little bit better. Lou says, hate me today, love me tomorrow. This is more like my DJ voice. It's like, well, we're coming up on 32 minutes for this live stream at 6:31 on the East Coast. We have a little smiley face here. A little hacky sack wants to say hello. Hello. This is my puppet. Hello. I'm losing my mind. Oh, goodness gracious. We don't get you started. You start yourself. Yeah, Ruby, I don't need much help, do I? You guys are the greatest, though. You guys and girls are the greatest. I wouldn't be who I am without you guys and girls. Stingray says, if you're with me, every day is Christmas, every night is Halloween. Stingray is so unique with his mind. He has a unique mind. Mrs. Ford Van Man says, I got no time for linen, yeah, I'm working all the time. Oh, yeah, the song, yeah, I just butchered it. Do the man's prayer in your DJ voice. See if I can remember the man's prayer. I think I want to get it word for word. Let me think here. I got to pray that I remember the man's prayer. Oh. All right, we're going to be coming up right now on prayer time. We're going to be doing the man's prayer, so everyone bow your head with me. If you're a man, please say these words along with me. I'm a man, and I can change if I have to. Maybe. And maybe we'll do it even louder. We'll even do the man's prayer a little bit louder. We'll do it more like a shock DJ and say, I'm a man, and I can change if I have to. Maybe. Amen. So we're now going to shoot over to the weather with JJ. Hey, yeah, we got snow coming. No, we don't have no snow coming. Back to you. All right. Mrs. Ford Van Man, a typo? Really? No time for living. She put no time for linen. I thought you were doing laundry and you didn't want to fold the clothes and the sheets and I don't know. Hunter Lynn says trick or treat. Good Rush song. Yeah, Rush. Oh my goodness, Rush. They were the greatest. I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess. Oh. Hey, the Swedes is here. You know. He's the Swedes. Come on, someone's got to sing the other part. He's the Swedes. He'll parody your ass. He's the Swedes. He's got a lot of gas to pass. Oh, the Swedes is here. Now we're going to have fun. Hey, I caught up. Wonderful, wonderful. We got a great crew in here. Great crowd. We got a great crowd over here. Yeah, we got a great crowd. All right, for my next trick, I'm going to juggle I'm gonna juggle behind my head. Ta-da! I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's okay. I lost it. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Pump it back up. I should look on eBay, try to get a second one for you. You know what's funny? That I don't have a bad connection. Hint, hint, plug, plug. I don't have a bad connection in here. I can't believe it. I want to be just like K-Dog Mikey. Bad connection! What just bad connection? I hate it. Unexpected. All right, this is totally stolen, by the way. This thing, juggling. I'm now gonna juggle backwards. Ta-da! I only have energy to goof off. Stop. I'm sorry. I don't have anything else to juggle. Oh, you're getting it for sure. Oh, gosh. I only have energy to goof off. And you know what? Today I came to work, I had no energy at all. So doing this live stream is really giving me energy. I am the opposite of Lou in every way. I am the anti-Lou when it comes to, he's all to the point and everything, and I'm just all total stupid. That was from an episode of Taxi. I'm a big fan of classic TV, and Taxi with Danny DeVito and Judd Hirsch and Mary Lou Henner and Jim Ignatowski from Taxi. All that stuff. I'll tell you, big fan of that show. That was one of the bits there. Dude, fart. Oh my goodness. K-Dog come to visit me in May. Is he, isn't K-Dog from like Michigan or Wisconsin or someone up there? I can't remember. No, my nerves. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Losing the hose. Hello, hello, hello. Taxi is rad. So was MASH, WCAP. See, I like to get like a lot of, just to relax, I like to have a lot of classic TV on DVDs and stuff like that. And I have Taxi. I have all 5 seasons of Taxi. WKRP in Cincinnati. My father used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. I'd love to get that on DVD. What does a yellow light mean? Slow down. All right. What does a yellow light mean? Slow down. Okay. What does... Classic, classic, classic. K-Dog is a mental case. I remember when he shaved his head, like last month. That was unexpected. It's like, bad connection! Bad connection! I think I was watching that day. I can't remember now. I think it was something similar, though. It might not have been that one. Christopher Lloyd. I think the only character he ever did bigger than Jim Ignatowski was, of course, Doc Emmett Brown from ATW's favorite movie in the world. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Marty, you gotta come back with me. Back where? To the future. Back to the future. I think he's like 6'5". Really? Wow. He looks tall. K-Dog, I think we're talking about. I was born in 74, yeah, so I can remember watching Taxi with my mother. It would have been the later seasons. I would have been 8 or 9 watching Taxi towards the end. I think it went off the air in 83. So I would have been about 8 years old, but it used to come on that night. Big Star Trek fan. I'm not a fan of that newer Discovery thing. I refuse to get into it. They should have did something even like more in the future, but they didn't, so I boycotted that. But I watched everything up until Enterprise. I like the original Star Trek probably the best, with Kirk and Spock and all that. I don't care. I still like that stuff the best. I was trying... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't have enough cousins to even... Oh my goodness. I can't. Hey Henry, thanks for being here, brother. Take care. Hey, I'm glad you bought that PS4. Congratulations. Hey, this old stoner is here. One thing I know about time travel is you can only go back in time. I wouldn't mind going back in time. Oh, gosh. See, there's two ways. Do you go back in time to see your younger self? Or some people say I'd like to go back in time and be my younger self. Knowing what I know today. Hey everybody, chilling out, and so you live. So you live, so you live, I'm sorry. TOS, that's right, the original series. I have them all on DVD. I don't have Enterprise on DVD. I wasn't really 100% great. I mean, I say 100% a lot, I'm so sorry, but I wasn't... I mean, pretty much up until Voyager. After that, it just wasn't... I don't like prequels at all. For anything, I don't like prequels. I just don't. It's just me personally. Anytime they come out with a prequel, I think it's because they're running out of ideas. I have to admit, even the Star Wars stuff, I'm not really a Star Wars fan. I mean, I enjoy the movies, but I don't have any of the stuff. Like, I don't collect any Star Wars stuff. But seriously, I think anytime they come out with prequels, even the Star Wars stuff, I just wasn't a fan of it. Night Court, oh, that's another one I wouldn't mind having. I liked Bull from Night Court. Big, tall, stupid, funny. I can't. Look, I'm turning red. Your poor cousins. I'm working now, Louie. Yeah, I'm on my break until another 20 minutes. I'm on a 1 hour break until 7 o'clock p.m. here. Oh, gosh. Today's flying by. Maybe tomorrow will fly by, too. This old stoner, you know something about me? It's like, I think even if I went back in time, I would probably make the exact same mistakes again. Night Court theme song. Really cool. Really cool. Star Trek sucks. You're entitled to your opinion, Lou. I definitely... Star Wars, I love Star Wars. I just never got into any collecting, you know. Sorry. I'm not 14 anymore, like you had said in one of your videos, Lou. It's all great to have a little, you know, Lando Calrissian and little Chewbacca and everything, but, you know, I'm not 14 anymore. The only thing good about Star Wars was Darth Vader. I used to be able to do that perfect. Now I'm fat, got fat cheeks, I can't do it anymore. Thanks, Sweets, for being here, appreciate it. The new Star Wars, yeah, to me, anyone, I call the first Star Wars movie Star Wars. To me, it's not A New Hope. It's only A New Hope because they made those other 3 movies beforehand, but... Mork and Mindy. Nanu. Shazbot. Oh... There'll never be another Robin Williams. Definitely not. I would love to go back in time. PE teacher, Ms. Penny Bianco. Oh, Wendy Peppercorn. I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh... Time travel is overrated. You can't even get tall cans in the future. This old stoner says, I am 60 and still like toys and doll action figures. I collected the wrestlers, the ones in the 80s, the big rubber guys. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah, dig it. All that stuff. I can't, just those big ones because I was a kid. I still have them all too. I don't collect the newer ones. But God, you know, I have to admit, being a guy... I feel like I could still go and play with Legos and everything. I could play with that stuff in a heartbeat if it meant that I could make money and not have to work. But guess what? I'm a working man, so I don't even think about it. Always going to be a working man until they tell me I can't work anymore. I should have had kids. Could have had all the toys and still had a reason to play with stuff. I collect crystals and love mining them. I have a few Spawn figures from the 90s. I have a big, tall Captain Kirk from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. God! I got a lot of stuff, but to me, it's all collectible stuff. I have an actual prop from Star Wars. Star Wars. I have an actual prop from Star Trek. It's a small little piece of a crystal that was used as a dilithium crystal in one of the original Next Generation films. See, I can't even talk. Let's go back. I have an actual prop from the original series of Star Trek. It's a little crystal that was chipped off a dilithium crystal. That was a prop that was used as dilithium crystal. Came with a certificate of authenticity. It was sold during the It's a Wrap auction that they had in New York City. And my mother gave it to me for Christmas. Came with a certificate of authenticity from Chris Doohan, who was James Doohan, who played Scotty, his son. Came with an official authenticity, certificate of authenticity from him, and all that. It's really, really cool. I like the full-size action figures. You know, they kind of have to be inflated, like Morgan Fairchild. Stingray, oh no! I thought you would have liked something like a Farrah Fawcett or something like that. One of Charlie's Angels. This is Ford Van Man says, I collect coins. I did up with my metal detector. Oh, you dig up, you mean? Is that another typo? I can't even talk now. It's this tea is like making my mouth bitter. Now I can't talk. Hey, Mark Medina's still here. This old stoner says, I spent $150 for Heath Ledger Joker. It's awesome. No clue what it's worth. Ordered it before his death. Wow. Hey, Ron, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Mark says, get your puke bucket ready, Ron. So the collecting rock, I never outgrew it. But I'm also a jeweler now, so I'm just having a hard time focusing right now. I'm getting older. Stingray says, hey, I went to a comic book fest back in the 70s, and they were selling Star Trek tribbles, real ones from the show. Oh my goodness. Did you know, and most people know this already, but when Star Trek ended, they pretty much just threw everything right in the trash because they never thought it'd be worth it. The show was like, it was down in the dumps. No one was watching it at the time. It made a killing in reruns. That's where all the Trekkies came from. You know, most of them anyway. They pretty much just threw everything out. And the people that had an idea that this thing might be worth something, or they just, liked the show, these people would take it out of the trash. And that's how the original phasers were taken out of the trash. I mean, everything, they just pretty much, okay, everything's canceled. Just throw everything away. It's crazy. If they had known. That's why I want to go back in time. To when Star Trek was canceled and just have, run a U-Haul truck and just, guys, just throw everything in here. Yeah, I'm with the the network. I don't know, something like that. U-Haul truck. It'd be say like the loom on it. Put in here. We're gonna go and mix it with fertilizer and make loom. I don't know. Nelson Wise, welcome. How you doing, brother? Morgan is more bitchy. I like that. Joker, I got him tattooed on my back. Heath Ledger, the best. Lou's got tattoos in places. I don't even have places. But I'll tell you something. Lou's got the biggest arms in the world. Isn't that right, Lou? The biggest arms in the world. Oh, what a rush. I don't have any tattoos, though. Not in real life. It's just the whole thing with me was, I just never, I had this whole thing about, well, if I ever wanted one, I want to be able to know where to put it and everything. And I'm like, well, you know what? I don't want to put anything on my body I can't take off. I don't believe in anything that enough. I just never did it. Having a police officer as a father, too. Never did it. That was just me, though. I fell in my tackle box once. I had 13 piercings. Ouch. That's like that woman licking the envelope. Ow. I gotta finish this tea. It's so bitter now. Oh, finally. Yeah, I saw something online that they rated all the different Jokers from, stupidest to best, and Heath Ledger they said was the best. I have to admit something else too. For the PlayStation 3, we have a game called Batman Arkham City. It came out years ago. I think they have it for PlayStation 4 too, but up until the time of playing that game, I didn't know much about the newer Batman stuff, but even Mark Hamill does the voice of the Joker because he does it in the cartoons and everything. I'm like, I was really getting into it. Not knowing much about Batman, I was really getting into it. Really cool stuff. Misty Dawn, you're leaving me? You're welcome anytime, you know that. We'll miss you, you know that too. Lou, I won't even say it out loud, but it'll be our secret. That and everyone who sees the replay of this because I leave them up. I almost cried. Who was it that died and I almost cried? Not Jerry Lewis, even though Jerry Lewis was a big fan. Was a big fan of me. Yeah, okay. I was a big fan of his. Oh my goodness. What, 9 more minutes? I'm losing my mind, and I said I was going to go until 7. I'm losing my mind. Somebody died and I almost cried. Now I can't remember. It was years ago. Like 5, 6 years ago. I don't remember now. I'll probably cry when William Shatner dies. I don't know why I would cry. That's my lousy William Shatner impression. Gumby? No, not Gumby. The thing I like about Mark Hamill's voices is he puts 100% of himself into it. If you see him, if they record him with film as he's doing the voice, I mean, he's with his hands and with his face, he does every single enunciation. Those are the best people that when they do voices for cartoons or movies or anything like that. It's the people who put themselves right out there that do the best. It's not the people who talk out no, all those makes it real life. You never got to see the movie. No, we didn't. Yeah, Lemmy. When Lemmy died, yeah, that was something too. Hey, Jean-Paul, welcome. Is it Jean-Paul or Jean-Paul? I'm so sorry. I asked you that the last time too. I cried when I Love Lucy died. Yes, that is her name. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. He was warned by Jack Nicholson not to play the Joker. Was he really? He was warned by Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny. Groovy Blue 18. You changed your name. Hey, you changed your name. Groovy Blue 18. Wait till they get a load of me. Too dark of a character. I bet you to play the Joker if you're a yeah, Denise. That's Denise says Metal. Did you pronounce your last name Metal? Medell? So sorry. I see you on Green Bay Wacky's channel a lot, but you're always welcome here. You know that. Misty Dawn's back. Why the horns, Misty? Does Misty have horns? Sorry, guys, trying to read. Wow, look at this, huh? What's that on my head? Had a little black thing on my head all this time. No one tells me. You're afraid it would embarrass me if you told me. Probably just thought it was a blackhead or something. I know you guys. You're my friends. You're my family. It's Bob Wagner. You ever feel like your watch is just on one click too much? It's bugging the heck out of me. Like one click is too tight, the other one's too loose. She has horns because she's devilishly sexy. Oh, she said she was too old for you, Crow, remember? Oh, goodness. So what else is happening? Got some stuff to do tomorrow outside the house, going to a couple of stores and places. Small little things. Maybe I'll vlog about it if I can remember. I'm still kind of new at this. Sometimes I go places, I'm like, I should have taken out my cell phone. I could have filmed some of this. Lou, thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Sorry you couldn't do a live stream, but we look forward to your next one. 100%, man. I did this one because you said you weren't going to do one, and I just figured, well, I was going to try to spend as much time on Lou's as possible. I might as well just sit here and try to do one, and maybe I get some people together and have a good time, and I did. And I hope everyone else did too. I'm going to call this in about 4 minutes because I need to get out there. Mrs. Ford Van Man. Or Butterfly, if she lets you call her that. Anyone wants to call her Butterfly, she probably won't matter. She probably won't matter. She probably won't mind because it doesn't matter. But it might matter. You have to ask her. I wouldn't want to speak for her. Where's her husband, by the way? He's a great guy. Ooh, hugs with 2 G's. That's for good golly. The 2 G's stand for good golly, Miss Molly. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's all good. He's taking a nap. Oh. The retired life must be wonderful. Something tells me I'm never going to find out what it's like. I'm a kid of the 70s and 80s, and I'm a kid of microwave food most of my life. All that radiation and everything, you know I'm never going to hit my 50s and 60s, and it's probably never going to happen. Gotta have fun now. Groovy Blue 18, I like that. Groovy, da-na-na. On a Sunday afternoon. I know it's grooving, but I said groovy. I thought, I didn't want to say it didn't work. I mean, I thought he was retired and I don't want to say, I hate saying people retired don't work because being retired sometimes is more work than when you work a job. But I thought he was, wherever he used to work, that he was, boy, am I backpedaling big time. I thought he was retired, but not, I didn't want to mean I thought he was old or anything. I just thought, a lot of times people have to be, work a certain amount of hours, years at a place, so many hours and years and decades, and then you retire. Oh, you guys worked together? And you guys stayed married? Oh my goodness. I'm only joking. I know some marriages that work because the people are together all the time, and I know some marriages that work because the people are apart most of the time. I know you guys, you have a farm, and you slaughter the cows to make the beef jerky for the dog. No? I was close. I used some imagination there anyway. Staying married is pretty cool. You know what? I think a lot of people, they let that M word, they let it bother them. They're afraid to stay married. They're afraid to get married. People can live together for 10 years. They get married, and a year later they're divorced. They let that little ring bother them. The one thing we argue about the most is, what are we having for dinner? You know what the worst thing in my family is? Okay, we're going to go out to eat. We're going to get takeout. Where you want to go? Oh, I don't care. Where do you want to go? It doesn't matter to me. Oh, whatever you want. What do you want? I don't care. Well, what do you want? It doesn't matter. What are you in the mood for? I don't know. Why don't we get pizza? No, I don't want pizza. Well, you said you didn't. It didn't matter. You said you didn't care, but you don't want. Okay, then where don't we want to go? Well, I don't want pizza. Okay, what else don't you want? It doesn't matter to me. Well, all right. Well, how about Chinese? No, I don't want Chinese. Well, okay. What is two? Oh, it's like pulling teeth. Mentally retired. Oh gosh, I wish I could be mentally retired. I actually just turned the dehydrators off at 5 pounds of turkey jerky for my dog in it. Your dog's in the dehydrator? Oh gosh. Stoner, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna be getting going too. It is my watch says that it's 7 o'clock on the dot. So does my cell phone. Dehydrated dog. Tampa J, hey man, I'm sorry, I gotta get going, man. Appreciate you showing up, but I'm gonna have to call this one because I gotta get back to work. My boss is gonna be around tonight, and I'm just coming off my supper break. But I appreciate everyone here. I still got 12 people in here, 18 likes. Been like to never, Tampa J, I'm really sorry. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry I can't be more entertaining. I'm leaving this up, and I went crazy there in the middle a little bit, and crazy fun. And if you want to go back and look, but thanks for being here, everyone. There's still too many people here for me to say individual goodbyes, but I will say, hey, Father Time, you made it right before I called it. Haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Hope everything's okay. Father Time's here. Wouldn't be a live stream without Father Time. I've been here for an hour, and I gotta get back to work, unfortunately. But thanks for being here, everyone. Gotta go mod for H-Top. I thought I said IHOP. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're gonna go be a moderator for pancakes. But thanks a lot, everyone. You guys made my night. Even if you just got here, I'm really, really happy. Father Time, I'll put the replay up, and we had a good time here. IHOP, I know temperature. I'm craving breakfast, and I haven't made it. I'm just toast with butter on it. I'm craving just any type of breakfast. All I drink is my coffee, and it's not even breakfast, but it's the closest I get. Anyway, Tampa J, Father Time. Sorry you just got here, but I gotta go. I love you all. Be good to one another. I might live stream again tomorrow. I never know when I'm gonna do it, but I try to do Mondays and Fridays. Having a steak burger. Oh, steak burger. Put some it'll almost be like breakfast. Put some syrup on it. Pancake syrup. No, don't do that. Don't do that, you reckon. But I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for watching my live streams. Thanks for watching my vlogs. I appreciate it. Take care. I love you all. Be good. Tampa J, at least you laughed at it. Be good to one another. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. No, this is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. That's right. I'll be back. See you later. Bye.